Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're starting the WNBA series today. And the first one up is the one, the only, a GOAT in the making, a legend that's walking, Aja Wilson. And right now, I'm gonna hit y'all with some clips from one of my thread cousins, leg sleeve. Here we go.
How you feeling about the game?
I'm feeling great.
What can we expect from you?
I don't know. I want my first shot to be a 4-pointer.
Ooh, I want to see that. You got it. Hey, lefty touch.
A few moments later.
AT&T WNBA All-Star Game. And right away, Aja Wilson launching from 4-point range.
You guys know I can start a WNBA series without first talking about the Aja Wilson, the face of the league. I don't care what you say, argue with your mama, not me. But I couldn't start this series off without first acknowledging a woman that is playing outside of her mind. Even though her team is not winning this season, which is hurting my heart because I'm an Aces fan. But I digress. This woman, Aja, is playing outside of her mind. And of course, she had to be the first one, the front runner of this series. Me personally, I love her story. I love her background. She's from South Carolina. She went to school in South Carolina, graduated, got drafted, everything, the whole 9 yards, and she still give back to her community. And of course, I can highlight and talk about and her stats because the stats are there. I can talk about that, but I want to talk about her character. I did not mean to hit the mic. I apologize. But first we're gonna have to talk about her character. Her character as a person is top tier. She's very rich in personality wise, and if you want a great memoir, I think that's how you say that. If I said that wrong, I apologize. But if you want to read a good book, uh, a autobiography is no, it's a memoir. It's a memoir. My bad. I'm sorry. Anyways, if you want a good read, I will suggest Dear Black Girls. I read it. I've cried. Honestly I didn't read it. I had an audio listen, while I was working on art stuff, earlier on this year. I'm I cried in that book because you can tell that she put her heart, her experience, just her story related a lot to mine. Especially like pivotal times where she lost pivotal people in her life, especially her grandma. And of recent years I lost my great grandma, um on my mom's dad's side. And that took a toll on me, and it's like a lot of other losses that I gonna took. One being, if you have been part of my page and following me, is losing my sister. That took a big toll on me and sent me in like a spiral, to be honest. But enough of that. It's not about me when we're talking about Asia. But yeah, if you really want a good read, I suggest reading her book, Dear Black Girls. That right there is the whole experience of being a black girl. As growing up, and what's my I didn't go to an all white school, but it it was a I had some experiences that was relatable to that, but I'm not really gonna get into that. But yeah, her book is a great book to read, and then also dealing with the loss and like of her grandmother and wanting to give up on basketball, which is a true like that's like everybody gonna be at that point where they lost someone and they just want to what's like, okay, I'm just telling it all. Just read the book. It's a lot of other things that I'm missing. I'm just the key factors that helped me and I understood where she came from. Those are the ones that I really enjoy. But read her book. It's amazing. But her as a to pause from my yap session, we gonna insert this clip. Enjoy. Person as like her character as a person is top tier. As of what we see, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we're not all perfect. We may all of us have flaws because I have flaws. Don't get me wrong. When it comes down to sports, I can be very very different. I'm working on that. I'm praying. Lord is helping me through that. Okay, um, but her as a person, as what we can see with our eyes, is top tier. Um, I love her personality. I feel like she is just amazing to watch, not only on the court, but if you really listen to her, she's just authentically her, and that's what I love, and I love about her personality. She just be her, and it helps me to like see someone that's able to be her and be successful. It makes me like, okay, I can do it too. You know what I'm saying? Like type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like um and that's good to see, and I feel like that's a great role model not only to young black girls, but also black women. Women that are, you know, um that are kind of like late bloomers are trying to figure out what they want to do in life. Me. Or late bloomers of people that just wasn't on the wave of like learning themselves and stuff like that and understanding to trust the process. So she's a great role model for like young girls, grown women, etc. If you don't get inspired by how she carried herself as a person, or anyone that's of a stature that carried themselves highly, if you don't get inspired by that, I don't know what's wrong with you. Because you always like, we're here to feed off each other. Like we all here to make each other great. So to see her pour into someone that great being at her sport, pour into like her teammates, and she allowed them to make mistakes. She's not, you know, might as well say she's not like those type of players that be like, oh, I'm the best one. She's not cocky. She don't what's name. She's chill, and I love that she's down to earth, and she's hence why she's one of my favorite players. And it kind of remind me, a lot of people compare her to a lot of things, a lot of people, but she do kind of remind me of Maya Moore, because Maya Moore she was great at what she does, but she guess what? She had a down to earth attitude. She was very down to earth, and still to this day. Like when like last year when she got her jersey retired by the Lynx, I cried. I ain't gonna lie, but those two, like, people don't really correlate, but personality wise, those two, I love their personalities. They're down to earth. I wanted to incorporate, everything, of her, what's the name. And honestly, this is my first time of like doing certain things, different aspects. I like this, this format that I did is longer, obviously, because I like to make quality content. I like making quality content to put out. I don't want to rush to just keep up with algorithms and all that stuff. Baby, you're gonna get a post out of me, but it's gonna be slower because art is I like to take my time with art. I do. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to just throw stuff out there so I can get in the algorithm, get monetized. Da, 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 whoop, whoop. No, now I want to get monetized, but I don't want to just throw it out there and be like, "What's like?" No, because like really, I'm actually tagging the players when I post these photos and stuff like this. I am tagging the players, and I want to be able to do top tier work so for them to see, because it's like I want them to see it and be like, oh, she took her time with that. She didn't rush it. You know what I'm saying? Da, 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 woo, woo. I don't want it to be like that. I want them to see that I took time to make these. So this series is gonna be very fun. Now, if you have made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you sitting here while I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I have finally graduated from community college before I go transfer to a 4 year. I didn't decide to transfer to the 4 year. I decided to take a break. But in the meantime, if I'm going to take a break, I'm going to dedicate my time to doing something. And this is content creating. Like I did last time when I took a semester off. I said I was going to, I'm doing something, and it's going to be content creating. I thank you for watching. I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe. Um, and stay tuned for the next video, which will be another WNBA series edition. And yeah. I thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed day.